Welcome back, warrior. We are reading Second Chronicles chapter 16. We're gonna put this away here. Okay, the chapter heading is Asa employs Syria to defeat Israel. Hanani, the seer, reproves Asa for lack of faith. Asa suffers from disease and dies. Doesn't sound good. Okay, hold on. Trying to get centered here. Okay, in the 6th and 13th year of the reign of Asa, Baasha, king of Israel, came up against Judah and built Ramah to the intent that he might let none go out or come into Asa, king of Judah. Then Asa brought out silver and gold out of the treasures of the house of the Lord and of the king's house, and sent to Ben-Hadad, king of Syria, that dwelt in Damascus, saying, There is a league between me and thee, as there was between my father and thy father. Behold, I have sent 3 silver and gold. Go break thy league with Baasha, king of Israel, that he may depart from me. Then Ben-Hadad hearkened unto King Asa, and sent the captains of his armies against the cities of Israel, and they smote Ijon and Dan and Abelmaim, and all the store cities of Naphtali. And it came to pass, when Baasha heard it, that he left the building of Ramah and let his work cease. Then Asa the king took all Judah, and they carried away the stones of Ramah and the timber thereof, wherewith Baasha was building, and he built therewith Geba and Mizpah. And at that time Hanani the seer came to Asa king of Judah, and said unto him, Because thou hast relied on the king of Syria, and not relied on the Lord thy God, therefore is the host of the king of Syria escaped out of thine hand. Ooh, that's bad, right? Were not the Ethiopians and the Lubims a huge host, with very many chariots and horsemen? Yet because thou didst rely on the Lord, he delivered them into thine hand. For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. Ooh, I love that scripture. Herein thou hast done foolishly, therefore from henceforth thou shalt have wars. Sometimes when we deal foolishly, we also have wars. Okay, I'm going to write this down because I really like that one. Let's get my sticky. And we'll just grab this shortly. Okay, so this is 2 Chronicles 16:9. Because the Lord does show himself strong. Right? When have we seen the Lord show himself strong unto us? When our hearts are perfect toward him, right? Okay. Then verse 10, get this. So now Asa is getting angry, right? Okay, hold on, I'm trying to. So it says, Then Asa was wroth with the seer. So now he's mad at the prophet, and put him in a prison house, for he was in a rage with him. Oh boy, can you hear me? Hold on. I'll put this a little bit higher. Maybe I'll go like this. I know my husband hates it when we do this, but then this way I can talk right into the mic. Then Asa was wroth with the seer, and put him in a prison house, for he was in a rage with him because of this thing. And Asa oppressed some of the people the same time. And behold, the acts of Asa, first and last, they are written in the book of the kings of Judah and Israel. And Asa in the 39th year of his reign was diseased in his feet, until his disease was exceeding great. Yet in his disease he sought not to the Lord, but to the physicians. And Asa slept with his fathers, and died in the 140th year of his reign. And they buried him in his own sepulchres, which he had made for himself in the city of David, and laid him in the bed which was filled with sweet odors and divers kinds of spices prepared by the apothecary's art, and they made a very great burning for him. Okay, so Asa passed away, which is a little bit sad, you know. Let's see if I can. Okay, so he was trusting in his own plans instead of trusting in the Lord, because he made an alliance with the king of Syria instead of trying to, make an alliance with the Lord, right? That is what happens when we don't seek God first. We seek solutions from other people instead of, and leaning on those worldly solutions instead of seeking God first. Okay, and then Asa's weakness. Sister Susan H. Porter, she posted this great insight on her Facebook page. She says, humility is not weakness. Humility is an indication that we know where our true strength lies. To be humble is to recognize gratefully our dependence on the Lord, to understand that we have constant need for his support. We can be both humble and fearless. We can be both humble and courageous. End quote. That is so good. May 21st, 2025. So why do we think that Asa started to rely on his own strength rather than the Lord's? I don't know. Okay. Until 2 Chronicles chapter 17, stay strong, warrior. Also, if you need something stronger than a hang in there, if you need something stronger than a hang in there, you can receive a monthly Christ-centered hug in the mail from me with encouragement, strength for your soul, and simple challenges to help you move from surviving to thriving. Go to warriorletters.com for your first letter. You can also join me Monday through Thursdays. I do a morning muster at 5:05 a.m. Mountain Standard Time to kind of do our check in with our commander and dissect one of Satan's lies and, strengthen us through a prayer prompt as well. So, anyways, I have lots of options to help us on this journey that we're on. Okay, stay strong, warrior.